Hi everyone, this is Anmol from Team Kriegers, and I, along with my teammates Gayatri and Nitin, developed and designed an interesting and prize-winning solution for UiPath Hackathon 2021 Automation for Good. Our solution was designed considering the tough times we all are going through, and it is named as CovAid, that is COVID aid. The agenda behind the solution is you don't have to be a doctor to save lives. Now, before we head towards practical demo, let me give you a brief overview of our COVID. Our COVID targets both the affected and unaffected people from pandemic. Affected people are suffering by not getting enough resources like oxygen, hospital beds, and plasma, which is addressed by Twist through social media. Our Twist extracts all the tweets from Twitter, analyzes the location with Google NLP and Google Maps API, and categorizes it into different categories like oxygen, hospital beds, and plasma using out-of-the-box package from AI Center, and then replies to the tweet with the NGO details that are stored in UiPath data service. We have also designed a user interface for NGOs to collaborate with us using UiPath apps. Unaffected people are suffering by not getting vaccination slots booked. Our COVID-9 takes care of it and informs the user about vacant vaccination slot in their nearby area via WhatsApp and via email. The reason why we chose Twist is because India has seen more than 2 lakh tweets in less than a week about oxygen requirement, and we have only 10% people vaccinated even after more than 3 months of vaccination, and that is the reason why we chose COVID-9. Every human is benefited with our solution along with NGOs, and we have used 8 UiPath products and integrated it with few enterprise applications, which is incorporated in the architecture of Twist and COVID-9. Now that you guys have a brief overview about COVID, let's head towards the practical demo.
Let me run the dispatcher now and take you through the functionalities of it. The dispatcher will retrieve tweets depending on the keyword that's been queried and uploads them to orchestrator queue. For demo purpose, I have put tweets in my account that almost matches the real-time tweets, and the query that we are doing here is with the hashtag RPA Kriegers and hashtag twist. The dispatcher has added all the 8 tweets from my account to the orchestrator queue. Now let's run the performer and see its outcome. So the performer picks up tweets from the queue asynchronously since it's a long running process, classifies them using ML skill developed in AI Center, extracts the location from the tweet using Google NLP and Google Maps API, retrieves the requested information from data service, posts them back as a reply to the respective tweet. The reason why we have used long running process here is because there might be few checks that requires manual intervention, and the tweets will be pushed to Action Center. So all the items are in progress state now. We will look at the item that has failed due to business rule exception. In the comment section, we have logged the logs for each transaction. This particular item has failed because it is classified as others. The bot is now in suspended state as it requires manual intervention. Let's look at the Action Center. Tweets that are classified with low confidence by the bot will be under Classification Task Catalog. Tweets for which the bot is not able to identify the location will be under Extraction Task Catalog. Let's resume the process. All the items are processed now and the bot has completed its execution. I will open the successful item first. It is successful because it has found the relevant information for that particular tweet in data service and would have responded back with the retrieved results. An item will be postponed when the bot is not able to find the relevant data in the data service. You can see that the bot has replied to the tweet that's tweeted with the data that it has pulled from the data service. All the data that they are using to reply are real-time data and not just the simulated one. Now we'll take you through our second bot, COVID-9.
Now, considering the unaffected or recovered people who are struggling to get their vaccination slots booked, we have come up with UiPath's COVID-9 that would search for the vacant vaccination slots in your area when you fill this form and would update you over WhatsApp as well as over mail whenever the slot is available. So I'm going to submit this form with Nitin's information, and the same would be reflected then here. And now I'm going to trigger the bot, which would then search for the slots. Apart from the basic validation that is being put on the form, there are even validations that are being done inside code. Say, for example, the user enters a 6-digit PIN code, but it's not a valid PIN code. That is also being taken care in the code, and the user would be informed over mail that the code that he has provided is wrong. So the execution has stopped. Now, if I go and check my mail, I would have received the mail about the upcoming COVID vaccination slot date-wise, that on 19th May, 20th May, 21st May, 22nd May, with the vaccine name as well as the hospital name, as well as the number of slots that are available in that hospital. And if I go to check the mail that has been sent to Nitin. So it's here because there are no slots available in Nitin's location. He has been informed about the same, that there are no vaccination slots found for vaccination. However, the robot could keep trying and inform you via mail whenever the slot is available. Also, there's a link from which you can directly subscribe for the WhatsApp notification. But for me, I have already received the WhatsApp notification as well, stating the same information that is there on mail, as it is usually convenient for people to go and check their WhatsApp rather than mail. We recently deployed this bot on a server, and so far it has served more than 68 people because we have circulated the form in our closed circle. And if I submit the form with the wrong zip code and I submit it, and I'll go and trigger the bot again, I would be informed via mail that the zip code that I've entered is wrong. Now, if I check my mailbox, I've got the user you have entered an invalid zip code. Kindly refill the form again with correct zip code to receive updates about vaccination slot. Since the robot is supposed to trigger every 2 hours, the user would not be bombarded with the mail, and the user would receive only one mail per 24 hours if the slot is not found. So as you can see, the user was informed that the slot was not found, but then again informed that the slot has been found. With the help of collaboration with few NGOs and team effort, we have come up with this initiative to help others in time of need. Thank you. Signing off, Team Kriegers.